Well, good morning and welcome back to Zane Seeley Outdoors. Well, let me give you a quick little breakdown of how my last few weeks have gone. 2 weekends in a row we had heavy winds, cold, sucked. Not going to go out and fish in that. No way, no how. No interest in that. Last weekend, took the new glacier out. Had issues with not only the house, but the generator. So, didn't get a video made on that. But today, oh yeah, we're breaking the old flip over back out. Have not used that since last season. As you can tell, dirt, filth, just nasty. Nasty. I kind of almost feel like Derek from Vice Grip Garage. Kind of feel like I pulled it out of the weeds. Gonna go through it all and see if it runs again, but I went through it last night. Everything's fine. Anyway, got some stuff to load. I gotta stop and get some go-go juice, get some bait, throw some groceries down my neck, head out to the lake, and try to get after some walleyes again and try to relocate some walleyes. It's that time of year where the fish have moved kind of, all over wherever they move to. Just got to go out and find them. Either move from pressure, fishing pressure, or of course the bait move. So it is cold. I think it's right around -1 or 0 degrees this morning. Want to do some running and gunning, but that ain't going to happen with the weather. So I'm going to try a couple spots and see if I can get into them here. We got some nasty weather coming this afternoon and tomorrow. We're supposed to get a bunch of snow. And then we're supposed to really drop down in the deep freezer. I mean, like -20 some degrees all next week. Negatives for highs. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. So I'll shut the hell up now. I'll get all this stuff loaded, get on the road here, and hopefully get into some fish. Well, just got some bait, got some groceries to throw down my neck quick, got something to drink, got some go-go juice put in. Pickup is kind of smelling like burnt oil for some reason. I checked the oil was fine. Can't smell it underneath the hood, it's just in the cab, so I don't know. We're gonna send it, see what happens. She breaks. But I'm gonna keep moving and get to the lake here and hopefully be set up by the time the sun's coming up. Well, we finally made it. It's way later than I wanted it to be. Got a little bit of a late start here, but I'm gonna be kind of fishing a spot that I normally fish in middle to late February. We're sitting at February 6th, 7th, I don't know. I don't have a clue. But anyway, I'm gonna get packed up here, get down on the lake. Sucks I can't drive my pickup right to there unless I drive it all the way around the lake, but so be it. It's about a 100-yard pull. There ain't a ton of snow on the ice, so we'll be all right. So that being said, I'm gonna get all dressed up, get packed up, head out there, see what'll happen. Got a little chilly. I'm just getting my second line down, and I discovered a lot here real recently, and why we're not catching any, because they're not here. So yeah, I always stay sharp here, ladies and gentlemen. I always stay sharp. Well, hello, I'm back again. Yesterday was a complete bust. I went out to try to locate walleyes again. You know, it's getting almost towards middle of February already, so those walleyes are really starting to scatter. Starting to head to different structure. They're starting to chase the bait fish around. They're starting to get pressured a lot by fishermen. So yeah, they're a lot tougher than what they were in December and January, that's for sure. But went out and caught one little northern. Tried, I think, 4 other spots. Never marked a thing. So I had to come back. Of course, I didn't fish all day. I had to come back. We had a bunch of snow last night, yesterday afternoon and last night. So, to keep the boss happy at home, I came home a little bit early just in case she needed help with anything. Moved some snow this morning. Figured, well, you know, might as well wait till the evening here, the afternoon. So it's almost, it's 1:45 right now. Excuse me, it's 1:45 right now. I gotta swing in, grab some bait. We got about an hour and 10-minute drive to the lake here. Not sure what I'm gonna try. Don't know. Wish I could look like a professional and say, yep, this is what I'm gonna do and I'm gonna kill him. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I have no idea where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna wing it. So stay tuned and let's see if I can wing it the right way. Well, just got to the lake. By jingle, she's got quite a bit of snow on it now. It's going to be interesting to see if I can get to where I want to go here now. We might be back to four-wheelers here before too long, the way it looks. We got just enough snow to where, you know, once that wind picks up once more, we're going to be SOL here. There's a big drift coming on the lake here. Thank God we got about 24 inches of ice here, so. But I'm going to keep moseying on here and see if I can get to where I want to go. Okay, actually got out to where I wanted to go here. It wasn't too bad. Some trails out here. Of course, there's a lot of houses around here. I'm not a fan of that. I knew there's a few here and there for a while, but I didn't realize there was this many. They're just a bunch of people over there and a couple in front of me. I absolutely hate fishing in a crowd, but I'm just going to check my graph here real quick and wait for the Garmin to reboot here. Let's see where I'm at. Oh yeah, that's about where I want to be. Shit, yeah. Yeah, all right. You're there. Almost perfect spot. Is there gonna be a fish there? Probably not. Am I wasting my time? Good chance. But I'm gonna go out, get everything set up here. A little bit breezy out. It wasn't supposed to be this breezy. But oh well. Well, I'm going to get everything set up here, and I'll get back to you as soon as I get the house set up and get the old fire going inside the house so it's nice and warm. So stay tuned. Okay, getting the camera settled in here. Whew. Took me a little bit longer than I wanted. The old fire maker over here kind of had some snow in it, so it took a while to get the snow out and get it melted off so it would light. Now I can turn it down already. A little breezy and very cold outside, but it's nice in here, and that's all that matters. We'll worry about the snow and wind and cold later. That's my theory. Got just a simple, my dead stick here. I'm running 2 rods. Dead stick, which I got I think it's called a Gensworm jig on, pink one, with a minnow on it, hooked to the bottom of the jaw. So you can send that down, leave that sit about a foot off bottom, I reckon. And then, of course, my old lucky slap wrap. Start off with that. See if I can get anything to come in, and then I'm just going to adjust from there and see what happens. Normally this lake is pretty good, kind of 24/7. It mainly at night is the best, but you always get some throughout the day. Usually marking some come through. Whether they hit or not is a different story. Lately it's been pretty slow. It's been pretty tough, but there's been a ton of people out here, and it is getting, you know, first part to middle part of February, and them fish really got moved around, got pushed around. We've had fronts beyond fronts beyond fronts come through. Yesterday was cold, but no wind. Well, then we got a bunch of snow. I know, like right here, I think we got 4 inches of snow here. Just south of here, 20 miles, they got 11 inches, close to a foot. And then this week is supposed to be just brutally cold. I don't think there's not, in the next 8 days or 9 days, there's not a low that's above 0. So, I mean, it's just going to be brutal here the next, 7 to 10 days. Fish are going to be in their moods, so we'll see what happens. I've only been here 10, 15 minutes. I haven't marked one yet. But we're sitting along that, what are we? Probably 3:45-ish. Yep, 3:45. Gonna fish till dark and see what happens. Normally, right before dark, it really turns on, and then right after dark, it's really good again. So we're gonna see what happens. They pick up and they're biting right before dark, and they start biting after dark. We're gonna stay right here, turn the lights on. I got little liquids to keep my mouth moist, so we're good there. But I'm not predicting a ton of fish tonight, but we'll see what happens here. Oh, I got one coming in here. Awesome. Come on, baby. Ooh, swiped out and missed. Wheeling back around. Oh! Jerked it right out of his face, but man, is he aggressive. See if I can hit this deader. No, he wants this slap wrap. Looks like a little bit better fish here too. Come on. Oh, and he's gone. No way. Oh boy. First fish I've marked in a long time. I've busted my butt from yesterday till today. Yesterday, well, I shouldn't say really busted my butt, because I mean, I couldn't really run a gun yesterday because it was so darn cold, but I pulled the house around and tried 4 or 5 different spots, whatever it was, and I just couldn't get on top of them. And now this fish comes in and does exactly what I want it to. Swims up and hits it and taps it anyway, and I just whiff on it. Well, it's a start. Ooh, got one coming in here. Finally. Come on, big fella. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's a nice fish. Finally. This is a real nice. Oh. Are you kidding me? No frickin' way. What is going on? Unbelievable. Oh, man. Oh, I'm speechless. Just speechless. That fish came in absolutely perfect. Drilled me. Nice fish. I'm at a loss. I don't know. Should I got that fish? Yes. Did I? No. Well, what are you gonna do? Alright, well, the sun is just starting to go down a little bit here now. I suppose we got another half an hour before dark. Half an hour, 40 minutes before it's completely dark out here. I'm hoping the best fishing's yet to come. I had one fish just come through. He's kind of off to the side over here. He didn't hit. He never came in. But I've had 3 really nice ones come in. All 3 hit. And I sucked on all of them. I somehow lost them all. I switched to a thumper spoon, and I don't know if it was too small a hook or what happened. Don't know. Wish I could tell you. Wish I knew the exact science of what happened down there, but I don't. I don't know what happened. So I'm hoping this evening a few more fish roll through. I wasn't necessarily out here for a 100 fish night, which would be awesome, but I was out here for hopefully just a couple decent ones and to kind of locate some fish again. And you know, in theory, I found them. I just didn't catch them. So, and they're very aggressive. They came, they shot right in, and they just slammed it. I mean, there was no nitpicking around. There was no, it was wham. So I'm hoping a couple more move in. We'll see what happens. I'm going to fish just a little bit after dark. I got about an hour and 10-minute ride home. So I'm going to see what happens here. And also a big shout out to one of my closest friends, Luke Flink. His father just passed away and the funeral was today. My condolences to you and your family. It's never easy to lose anybody, especially a parent, I'm sure. So thoughts and prayers go out to you, Luke. Hope everyone's doing okay. Hope everything, all the ceremony and everything went okay today. I did not make it, of course, because weather, and he lives 4 or 5 hours from us. But thoughts and prayers are with you, bud. Yeah. State pen now. Finally got one to go here. Just a little guy, but man alive, I think I've lost like 7 or 8 fish. I mean, this is just a little guy, but they just moved in. I got fish underneath me almost the whole time, 2 to 3 fish underneath me the whole time, and of course they're a little bit smaller, but finally got some fish coming through here. There, that one just drilled that dead stick. Finally. Feels like a little bit better one, maybe. Well, not a huge one, but it's a fish. Not a huge one, but man, when he decided he wanted it, he drilled it. I've been having just 5 or 6 fish underneath me almost at all times, but they just will not go. Will not go. So, kind of what I did is I just downsized on this Gens jig here and just put a small minnow on, and that one decided he wanted it pretty hard. And man, you know, as many fish has been coming through here, I definitely would have thought that they would have been a little more active than what they are, but you know, between fishing pressure and human pressure, I mean, or fishing pressure to the weather, I got one that keeps coming up. I got a psycho shot on. There he goes. I say he came up about 3 or 4 different times and just would swipe at it and miss, and finally got him. And he inhaled it too. Man, for one that screwed around with it for so long. He just engulfed that. We'll get him loose and get him back here. Well, he'll come off a little bit easier than I thought. There we go. Come on, come on, let go. Quit it now. Quit it. You're unhooked, just open your chops. Quit it. There you go. Not very big fish. It seemed like the bigger ones were here kind of in the middle of the afternoon when I got here. I completely blew all those, but we got a ton of fish down here now. And I'm merely just trying to figure out what they want. You know, being that they're so inactive, so that's half the fun too. Especially like watching them react to certain things I throw down there, and you know, try to find out exactly how they want it used or worked. And I had that one hit it and I blew it again, but anyway, I get a real kick out of having fish this inactive and then keep throwing stuff down there until I find out what they'll start chasing. And you know, just because they chase it doesn't mean necessarily they'll bite it. So then, okay, got it narrowed down to they'll chase this. Now how do I work it just right to where they're going to hit it? And that's what I'm in the process of here now. I put the psycho shot on, and they all, I'm getting a couple of them to come up to it and nose it and hit it. So I'm close to what they're kind of wanting here. Now, this is probably not the perfect video as far as getting the size and the numbers and everything else, but it's a prime example on excuse me, I'm just learning, you know, these walleyes behaviors for a number of reasons, to location, to what they want. And I mean, I'm having 4, 5, 6, 7 fish below me at all times, and have them swim right through and not hit nothing. That's about as frustrating as it gets. But what really is fun about it is trying to get them to hit, trying to figure out what they want, and that's what I'm in the process of doing now. And you know, the ones I've got to go, man, I really had to work and be real finesse, but be real finesse and a not so finessey bait, if that makes sense. And you know, I wish they were 6, 7, 8 pounders all the time, but I know the ones I lost earlier were them, you know, high teens, low 20 probably fish, I suppose. And man alive, that was frustrating. They came right in and they just slammed it like a fat kid on a cupcake, and I crapped the bed. So is what it is there. But I'm not going to give it too much longer. It's getting late. What time is it? It's 20 to 7 already. Even if I packed up now, it would be 8:30 by the time I got home. So I'm going to give it probably just another half an hour, and then I'm going to pack up and head home. There we go. Had to finesse him just a smidgen, just a beat. Not very big. Not very big at all. This is not how I wanted to make a video, to be honest with you. I was hoping for some nicer ones, but I mean, what do you do? It's more along the lines of relocating pressured fish and getting them to hit. And man alive, these fish have been touchy. The big ones, like I said during the day, were come in and just slam dunk it, and well, I was not on top of my game, so there went that. But we got a few of them to go here this evening, and nothing big, but like I said, it's just a lot of fun to try to get these fish to hit that are so finicky and have had so much pressure and have so many fronts come through. And to me, I get a kick out of it regardless of size. But I'm going to get packed up here. I'm going to call that a night. It's getting late. I got a long way to go. I got about a little over a mile to get off the lake here. It's dark, and I got a bunch of stuff to pack up. So thanks for watching, everybody. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that notification bell so you always get the videos when I come out with them, and please comment below. Thank you. We'll see you next time.